This podcast may include opinions or attitude towards products, services, or companies. We present these content ideas to provide valuable insights and suggestions. All this is for general informational purposes only and does not constitute professional advice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
welcome to Roma with Kenneth Masinde.
Bolotlo le makatsa thata ema pele take a picture o tlo ihloka ha ke le ka tlatsa fada which one this the one that's gonna take y'all to summer be ke tlo le bona next month the game is ours, peace and love from Liban.
Yo, how are you doing, guys? This is your man, Gareth Masinda, the only host, the Aploma with Gareth Masinda. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for always being friend of the show. Thank you for always making time to join us. We really appreciate, guys. And and then you keep on seeing people checking out the information that you're sharing and getting some sort of a feedback. Thank you. And I know we're still on the lower level, but and I know we're going to keep on getting people coming to our channel, people coming here to subscribe and liking the information that we're sharing, and also for them to share with other people as well. Like I mentioned, guys, it's quite important for me to know that the information that I'm sharing at least is helping one person out there. And if we can keep on doing what you're doing, keep on telling your colleagues, your friends, your partner, your ex-boyfriend, your ex-girlfriend, bona zonke bonke ba bolela hore Gareth Masinda na podcast e leng ya gagwe video Aploma with Gareth Masinda. The whole purpose of this podcast is to share information. The whole purpose of this podcast is to give you something that will help you tomorrow to make a better decision. It can be a business wise, can be a life wise. And yeah, man, we're going to keep on doing this thing. We're going to keep on growing. We're going to keep on trying to get the numbers that we want. And this is the third episode under this channel. Special edition. Special edition is one of those where we get into conversation or the topics that are very close to our hearts. It can be something that, it's getting to our feelings, our emotions are always high when you get to those topics. So, and the main one again is to come and share just the general information that we believe we can help you to make a better decision, Kamuso. So let's just get into it, guys. Bona, hey, yeah, no. It's la hoping in gonna hang out get like easy nyana fela December ke eba golo ra itse go thata ra itse gore December gore gile yana go iragala ra itse gore December e fitlhile yana o tse ke re go ga ke re go tlase man tsama ka ke one man o tse ke December e fitlhile me ra itse gore December le January ke go ke kgwedi one ke bua salary wise ke bua in terms of what or ma bereka you would know gore ga ntse le December the companies in Hajana by shut down and Hadira shut down, which means they're actually forcing employees to take leave. And how that leave, it means you're gonna have to stay more in thing, either go to work or go back home and rewind, and then only active, energized again. So the problem that we're having December, January, we have a problem with money when it comes to December and January, guys. So what is that we learning? What is that we see every day? What is that we see happening? We see people, but it be hey, ke mo swipe, hey, ke mo rake, hey, ba se ke nkomonate bana. So I just thought gore ke tle ke re le gopotsa gore yes December ya fitla and os ka lebala gore January se sa le teng. Ga se gore December I feel at December, January, you're still expected to fulfill your duties. You're still expected to fulfill your duties. ko lelapeng o ka tswa mo ya gae ka re itse gore mo gae mo Gauteng gantsi ra tsamaya ra bo Limpopo, mo Gauteng gantsi la tsamaya ra bo Eastern Cape, bo KwaZulu Natal, bo Northern Cape, bo Northwest, bo Mahikeng. Ke buka di-province ke itse gore batho teng gantsi ba rata tla Gauteng. So ke ne ke re fela gore I know when you have to go home in December, o kry-a tsamaya ka bo di-15 ka gore bo di-15 ke mo le gore di-companies they have seen a need ya gore ba adjust the salary dates. Some companies have changed back then. I know it was the issue of gore a lo re the 25 o lo tlo gona bo di 23, so they have seen a need ya gore ba change nyana at least ba re ai tsa mogolo gago ka di 15 tsa December. Some companies are still doing like a normal date. If you call it the 27, get the 27. If you get the 31, you get the 31. I know most companies, especially the one that I'm working for, they have adjusted salary dates to accommodate us because I got in December if it's a shutdown period. All of my Gauteng, you wanna go back home for holidays, and then get tabela gore o tlhoka masenta gore wena gae mathaka ga teng, so o need a mathaka a gore kgone go tshela petrolo, o need a mathaka gore kgone bona re ipereka ya mme mathaka o le go gore ha re kry-a salary eo ra lebala ka gore anong ga ra tlwaela gore re kry-a salary on that particular date, which is bo di 15 bo di 14 somewhere there. The problem with that is dikoloto ga di tseye madi a bone, batho ba dikoloto ga ba tseye madi a bone ka nako eo. Arrangements tse wena o nnile le tsone le bone gore ba tla tsaya somewhere bo di 26 27 on month end. So now o na le these funds into your account and you wanna ipona le motsepe o itse keng, sorry tate Patrick ga ke re wena ke ra fela motsepe in a sense wa itse I'm sure wa tlhaloganya ke ra jwang. O ipona le motsepe o na le tšhelete o itse keng, you can be able to do anything ka gore madi ke ya ga gona potsa madi mo accountong ya gago ka nako lebetse gore ka nna go na le dikoloto ka nako go potsa fela gore o ya gae mme o a lebala gore o dula mo Gauteng wa lebala gore kana o ga mo tlileng teng o tlile ka sekoropo, mme ha o boela gae you need to also remember gore you need to come back. So wa tsamaya gae ka the whole salary on a swipe, wa swipe every day, and towards month end now ke mo di holiday anong di setse di tseneletse go monate, o setse re rekile kgomo, tlhabile kgomo go monate ko gae, o setse rekile dikuku, rekile grocery, and boom bo di 27 yay mathata ke ao. Now batho ba batla madi a bona koloi, batho ba batla madi a bona di-insurance, batho ba batla madi a bona di-bond ya di-rente mathata a mantsi ka gore yanong wena o dirisitse madi o ntse o le mo swipe, now it's difficult, you even forgot gore tshwanetse o boele Gauteng ka January. So those are the challenges that I think we have, and I speak from experience. I had that experience before, and I had to learn gore ka nao itse keng ga ke amogetse yana ka di 15 then a salary fela gape ke di 25 tsa January, so you can do calculations o bona gore ke nako e kana kang o sa kry salary go sena that 1 cent tsena mo accountong ya gago. So I just thought gore guys we need to re gopole gore kana ha re ya gae ka December o tswa ko ntlong ya gago o ya ko gae, and it's quite important ra itse gore ko yang teng tshwanetse o je, wa itse gore ko o tswang teng tshwanetse o ne le dijo, and le wena happy you know your responsibilities wa tseba gore o na leng and all those things. So one of the things that I did that worked for me, it was ke le ka decide gore it's again there was at a time I can just share a story quickly. Ke ne ke ile gae I think ne ka nna bo di 10 12 somewhere there, company e tswetse, and then ka ya gae ka fitla ko Kurumane, and then ke ne ke tsamaya ka pholo nngwe white bana ke tla e beya o tla e bona, and then ka fitla ko gae. When I got home it was an issue gore ke na le salary mo accountong, so literally I can do whatever I want ka gore madi ke ya, and I want to do things. I got a call from my brother mpotsa gore wa tlala bolo ko Hotazel. I took cousins of mine, I was tsena mo koloing ra ema mo shopping ile ka bo rate wa itsa kere ra ema mo la ra tla tsa butu ra tla tsa boxer Kelly, I follow her package over. Re what has it? And I go, man, I'm not there. I must wipe. Kihela. Petrol level hike in a Hanika or Hotokuruman what has it, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's close to 60 case. And kana go wa ke mona ta hore le bana ra jutana mo koloi ra jutana khanya hore e kola wa ya tsamaya mana e wa fofa mana sunroof you know woman. And we got there and that fitla ko teng we drinking watching soccer. It was like a mini soccer tournament. And then re shebeletse bolo go monate wa itse go ga ntse o itisitse ba tle ba bui ba buang ba re one e bitse nngwe so so ntse re dutse then e bena kganya gore bolo ya tshameka gona monate a go mola ra tswa gape re a re go chika mole go na le engwe gape te mo na le bo blue le boredinyana yana le ona ra hitisa karata ra tse dingwe gape re bona ka shao di-final go monate re itumetse go December ga ona batho ba berekang and all that. And then bolo ya felo you have to re boele gae ke nno gape ke ne palame package tsana ko kurumane then ra tsamaya re ema ko parking e bonyana ko thoko ga ba e bitsa Leach ke ko Leach so ra ema ko teng ra ntse re botshupa fela ka mokgontsing yalo me re la gape ka hitisa karata so you can imagine in a day gore ke spendile bokae. And this is only thinking because I'm excited ke rekile koloi ke ko gae I'm with my family and I feel that we entertain ourselves we're forgetting and this is even before ka fitla bo di 23 24 25 tsa December mo le gone tshwantse gape o make sure go na di lunch and all those things forgetting gore kana ke tswa Gauteng ga ke reka grocery so it was a bit of a seal of me to do that. And then I fitla mo le re bo di 27 ka re 23 ba sa goge tšhelete. Now they have to ba goge tšhelete ka bo di 27 after those holidays. Now boom ha gona madi mo accountong and mind ka nako e tshwanetse ke boela Gauteng boom ke lebetse tshwanetse ke boela Gauteng ga ke na madi a petrol and go di 31 mo lo tla bo lona gape ba tla go itisanyana o reke 24 nyana lo ntse o botshupa nyana family tebe go lebeletse ona re mana ga re ke sengwenyana wa itse ba itang ko strat mana khale ke sa go bone bona ba tsena bo jarteng ba khale ke sa go bone nthekele sengwenyana so it's one of those things. And then boom coming to January bana tshwanetse ke boela Gauteng ga ke na lie the cent a tray or inchu or a blue or a pink whatever I don't even have 1 cent to put the petrol to come back. Good thing I paid for rent where I was staying. I paid for insurance at koloi. I paid for a car and with insurance with the policy all those di tsele madinyana na ntsa sets mara gona le tse di sa tsayang ko itse ona le dikoloto tsa di clothing account and all those ga di a tsaya ka nako eno ya ke mo stressing ga ke na stress sa dikoloto tsa di aparo and all those. My worry is I need to go back. My worry is I can have petrol. My worry is I get a cruiser ko ke dula ka gore ke zamile before and normally I will buy grocery towards like end of the month and so like grocery again is sitting kilo ka November haine fela so you can just imagine you have been using it and you did not buy enough it is going to cater for the whole month or even get into a point or nagana gore grocery sitting kwa e tlang fitlhisa go di 25 January yo ke nna le stress ke ntse ke dutse mo le ke dutse mo le ka nako ba ga ke rate go hana hike ga ke pege batho especially go hiking sport. I can give you a lift if ke go itse personally but gore ke go hiking sport ke pega motho it was something that I never thought I would do and kana go it's the only option that I have so that at least I can go back right. Ke ntse mo le ke nagana se mo sa ntle sa re ntate re ba sa madi a koloi bana yeah no it was something else. I did that ke re ba sa tšhelete a koloi I was like you know what it's fine call the bank busa madi a batho ke ndile agreement le bona gore e tla ba patala ka kgwedi e rileng. Hey, it happened, and I hope Luana, you did the same. Please comment and then tell us your story if you have the same experience as nna. But if sa koloi madi wa koloi and then boom ya khotlela ko accounting and at least like okay cool ke na le bo ma something mo accounting now I can make a plan ka tsa madi awa ke a baya somewhere within gore ba di account ba di policy ka gore ba setse ba izitse yana se ba goge ya otlhe so it's 2 point something ke a tseya ke a baya ka okay ke tla tshela ka 1000 ke tla survive ka yona. And then getting now January telele a sala ntse re goga bana ka ke one ra fitla go 25 fitla 25 and hopefully ra tsena ka 25 you're still recovering, you still have to try and catch up, you know, you still have to buy groceries like literally double because you just spend a whole lot of money, and at the same time wa dimile gape, at the same time wa kolota ga wa patala di insurance di policy tse tsotlhe, you try not to get it elapse, and then again you have to now catch up ka sekoloto sa koloi, so literally everything is just double, you know, and I had to try and make means to catch up, but that was my lesson. That's something is lot ke ithuta sone ka re you know what, going forward I cannot hit ka mokgontsing and I have to take care of myself, ke godile and I need to be responsible, ke kgona bona ke phela yang ka tla ka matlhanyana at least some sort of engagement with some people, shared experience, or not, this is what I do. And I decided to do that, man, because if I don't do that, then kitlo wala matter. So the whole plan, the whole strategy is that. Ha salary tsena ka bo di 12, di 15 tsa December. O tseba dikoloto tsa hao gore ke bokae. Let's say, for example, you earn 10,000. Dikoloto tsa hao ke boma 6.5. Now, in your main account, you leave 6.5. That 3.5, you move it to separate account where you know that this is tšhelete total lankayo. But at the same time, you must also remember that you're not supposed to finish this money, this 3.5, because you still have a lot to do. You should to tell petrol and all that. And then from this 3.5, okay, now I want to separate the continue. It's okay, fine. December you take it 1.5. Kina straight ka budget ka or manga taren rekeleng mang heta ko tsileng re khale ke sa go bone kopana le mama ko ka re mono godile o non all those things like re itse kopana le nga December. So try and manage it like that. So that's what I did. And the ilan brekela manate because the koloto tsile madi a bone every fitlhetse le time we made, and then I was managing this little money I had on the side. And ke na go gopela rena ba gare kry bonus bana e go thata re tshwane le bana go di mining go kry bonus kwa. So I created account, savings account where I moved that 3.5, and then 3.5 I can nanze ke bona ke manager ka mokgontsing so that at least I know how if I need to buy something go high, it should be something that I've been saving for, something that I can buy literally here in Mojobek, and then if I go back home, it comes with the bundle. And there's a lot of shops here in Mojobek where we can actually get in the bigger bundle, put the fruits, go city deep. And then if you need in bulk, you can go to macro, and then you can be able to buy in bulk, and then makes it easy. So because in that sense, I managed to resolve my issues, and stop misusing funds, and stop being irresponsible, because in the December and how will I retire petrol guy. Which are guys I cannot petrol. Actually someone have to put a petrol, then you guys can start gallivanting and going around. But at the same time, think of the accidents in December, you know, to be very, very safe, guys. That's why I don't know if you guys have noticed, most of the people right now, they don't actually do traveling in December. In terms of the holidays, people who like to go on holidays, they travel in January, travel in February, because kind of go with the flats. I mean, the hotels accommodation is quite much cheaper compared to December. Or hopefully December it's a peak month where now everyone is traveling, everyone wants to have fun, and blacks that travel with Cape Town, they're quite expensive. And coming to January, then it's much better. I'm not saying it's like quite cheap because January, but it's much better than January, better than December. And again, the traveling, we have a lot of people who are driving in December, but no, I was one of them. People Namalado, and I learned a lesson. Luckily enough, I was never involved in any accident, and it's a bit risky, it's a bit dangerous, putting your life at risk. So we need to really avoid traveling a lot when it comes to December because you're gonna be losing your car and you're gonna be losing your life. You're gonna be losing a lot. You could have just stayed home and enjoy time with the family and re-energize in January. Then you feel much better. You're ready to take on a new challenge, a new season, and things are much better, man. And house the unnecessary. You spend money where it's not supposed to be spent. So really ke go bona gore dilo tse di manye ka mokgontseng, because if we don't, then we're always going to find ourselves in the back foot mo le goreng ka re simolola January re simolola in off guard. And one thing I can just share again, dilo tse tsa bo di-stokvel guys, they are bereka, they are thusa, and it helps because hands be madi kgwedi le kgwedi, at the end of the month you can be able to use that money to buy something se le gore it's gonna last you for January, February, you know. So it's kind of fela gore re ja madi unnecessary. Try and save money, try and get into the stokvel tse le gore, you know, they will benefit you. It does teach you one or two things in terms of saving money. Hands over madi mo di-stokveleng, you save, and the 10 will come mo le gore kry tšhelete, and then you can be able to use it wisely. O kgona go reka bo di-grocery. Sometimes ke di-stokvel tse tsa go reka grocery and then share it. Sometimes ke tse tsa go beya madi and ba share ka December. So it's the different types. So try and figure out which one you can join, and then at least you can be able to make use of those. And I always say, as employees, you can actually form something together. Stokvel or little financial a little saver money, and in December you use it, something else. And also with the body bitsang, the petty cash box, where you just keep on throwing in Puma 5 rand, 20 rand, you know. So that coming December, then you know that there's a box, there's a container somewhere with the coins, and then you can look into that. Literally can help you with the petrol. Ya go travel like a December or ya or ka January. So try and look into those things. So please guys, with that, I just wanna say be safe, be wise when it comes to your funds, and let's not travel unnecessary. Sometimes and then we end up into accidents unnecessary, and then boom, the insurance it reject, and then becomes a problem. And gangata gape re dirisa tšhelete unnecessary, ra swipe every day, re ka notagi e se monate, but we need to be able to know that this is the funds they're supposed to take care of you, yourself, your family. It shouldn't be just taking care of something se le gore ke sa gompieno sa fela. Try and get something that you know how it will create memories for you and your family. So that we shouldn't be worrying much about dilo tse di diragalang. So with that guys, please be wise, use your money wisely ka December. December ke kgwedi le goreng e monate, hype teng e monate tota. But when the cooler box left, right, and center, there's a lot of events, there's a lot of gigs happening. There's a lot. And with that being said about the gigs, I find it so surprising or relevant. We don't think of doing business when it comes to December. Thinking of there's a lot of events di diragalang mo ka se ya gago. Have you ever thought of trying to sell ice? Have you ever thought of having a price stand and then you just sell like a plate, like a plate, something that you can just do for a few days. It doesn't have to be the whole month. You just do it at that high per days where now, but by the event thing, and then you just get a store, you pay 500 rand to sell food, and then you're gonna sell food and ice and whatever you need to sell, cold drinks, and then you can make a bit of extra cash, So those are the things that I think we should be thinking how we're gonna make money in December, and so that we can survive, man. So guys, let's be wise. Let's know how to spend money in December. Let's know how January still has another 25 days that we have to go, and kana kuiwa, tšhelete e fedile. And let's also maintain the good credit score that we want to maintain. Some of us, the credit score is not good, so let's try and get it positive. And let's just keep on pushing and make it happen, man. This is your man, KRFK. And I hope this little information that I got here, it's something that I thought, we need to speak about, we need to be sharing, because we just got jobs. We tend to forget, hey, I still have to go back. I don't know how they know the trade and know the results. So the graduates, please try and be careful, use it wisely, and look out after yourself, man. This one, man, KRFK, the host of Masinda. See you on the next one.
Sometimes I feel like I can give up in life. But when I think about my children, who's gonna take care of them if I'm gone?
Okay, see you on the next one.